time on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Cowboy 80. 18 Pioneer.
Looking to throw right away. Throwing the out route complete. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First down, 49ers.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
It's the first carry for the Auburn rookie. And he only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him. It's 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's home on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Takes the 2nd down snap. He has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5 right up next to that line of gate. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Roll, roll, roll. Come on. Set, let go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Darts coming out throwing. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Darts. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Giants, first down.
Going on first down. It's Darts. Caught, nice gain left side. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Handoff now out of the gun. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants try to lengthen the field and take a 6-0 lead. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they'll decline this and take the result. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. This return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. down by Paulson Adebo.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing from the gun here. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the 49ers the first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job. I just showed you I could do yours.
And he's taken down at the 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
65 catch. Here we go, here we go. 68, trap 60, trap 60. Buffalo 18.
Sticking to the air here. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Here's another for it. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up third and goal.
Third time's the charm. He gets it again. This is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on fourth and goal. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Let's go now. 69.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. They'll leave the offense out there and try fourth and goal from the 4.
Come on. That's ready.
They're going to try to throw for it. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
On play action with Dart. It is caught left side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 8 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here we go. 19, try.
On first and 10, here's Dart. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Down and 10.
From the gun, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Third down now. Here's Dart. He beams one deep right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a second quarter lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary. He just made him pay.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. A beginner's return from the 11. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
He'll come out throwing. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Well, every once in a while, you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, might as well punt it.
Giants with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Nice punts here, up and angled towards the sideline. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Lone back hits the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here goes Dart to the air. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw. Here's Dart. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at 31. On the line for another 1st and 10. Here's Dart now. Man there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
On 1st down, here's Dart. to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. First down, play action. All the left side. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning.
Ready?
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
70 Ranger, 19 Chargers.
Back to throw. Caught on the comeback route. And he stops almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the 49ers the first. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. To the air now on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Hand off on 2nd and short. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That goes for a gain of just 1. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
19, 70. Panther 11. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
60. 65, trap 60.
Again to throw on 2nd. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They go play action on 1st down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Cup 19. Here we go.
Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first. From the red zone on 1st. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock pass incomplete. And they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Here we go. It's Corey, 17. Pass 80. Ready up.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers tie things up at 14. tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Throwing on 1st down. It starts. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
With the gun this time, here's Dart. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down. Darts out of the shotgun. Sends this to the end zone. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take the lead just before halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Has him running the comeback. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Darts looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. By a man, he's in the clear. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. From the gun, here's Darts. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second. That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Finds the in route complete. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Giants into the nickel. 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. So a pass brought in. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Panther 60.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 46-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st and 10. Here starts. Connects on the crosser. It's a New York touchdown! The Giants take a 13-point lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Giants double their lead to 14. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Returning it from the 4. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready? 70, tip, go!
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. Short pickup to their own 31. Drew Phillips making the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
Ready?
First down from the 41.
Here we go.
Pass play now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now looking to throw. Finds a man right side. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, much credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here. They are throwing it again. Run out left. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. In each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. 18. Go.
Looking inside the red zone. Oh, this big guy is moving. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Now the 49ers deciding to keep the offense on the field. They're going for 2.
70 Lions. 19 Lions. Ready, go. Ready.
Flying forward on the ground. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
49ers 22. Daniel Carlson set.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. One play action with Dart. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds at the 20. Five-yard line. All right, injury stoppage now. Looking for the player in question, and that is Jackson Dart, who appears to be in some discomfort and in need of the assistance. Here's the backup. First throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there.
19,
Looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the... Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And the 49ers take over as he records his 10th career INT. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
60 Maverick. Here we go. Here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you pick your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with it.
Panther 60. Ready.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Dumped off to his running back. Down the sideline inside the 30. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Yes.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line.
49er, first down.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready. Mustang 9, Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Dragon 60. Ready.
Handoff now from the gun. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. Now following the play, one of the 49ers banged up. He's in some pain. We're going to pause here as he gets checked on.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger, 70.
Throwing on seconds. Connection made to Isaac Gurindo. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
40, 70, 10. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Third and long for him here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Tracking for it, and it's good! And that's, we're making a field goal game.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical. Nobody wants a 3 and out.
And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They did it! He made the interception! Picked up by Deontay Banks. And the 49ers have some new life in the 4th. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Trap 60, trap 60.
Now throw to start the drive. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Has him on the quick hitter. They make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Completed over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
From the red zone on 1st. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Cougar 19, 7 Pirates.
Gurindo on the toss. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. 49ers trail by a field goal. Like the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
79 Broncos. 18 Rattle. 18 Rattle. Panther 11. Panther.
He'll throw it. Catch is made in close. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers jump in front late. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run it from the gun. Robb's the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants have taken the lead late. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Giants push their lead to 3. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Gurindo to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Setting up to pass. Left side, that's there. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Mark is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
1st and 10.
Back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. We'll get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. That's Cox. Again, it's Kittle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. The Giants using their 1st timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. They're going to run. Gurindo. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Fires right away, but incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Throwing now. Hits the slant. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's McCord. Fits it through the middle. It almost as he caught it. Does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Timeout comes, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. From the gun, McCord. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. One of their longest road trips of the season, Brock. But thanks to that primetime slot, the body clock not too thrown off, and they played like winners on this big stage.
Yeah, they sure did. The only thing that's going to be screwed up on their body clock is that long flight home.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a whole lot easier celebrating a great performance.
So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from New York.